Hi Divine Feminine, welcome to my channel. It's me, Gorgeous Gold. I'm coming on just to do a quick bonus weekly energy read. I don't know why I was called to do this. I never do this, but we're going to see what energies come out. The Divine Masculine reading was crazy, so make sure you go and check that one out. I do want to say thank you to all of y'all that have been supporting me. I love you guys and I'm so grateful. If you're new to this channel and this message resonates, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you're liking these videos. I'm trying to reach as many people in the collective as possible. So let's jump in. I want to ask the universe, our spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and the ancient mentors to be present with us throughout this reading and allow me to be a divine channel for the highest good of the collective. I want to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone else that's tuning into this video. Fill that bubble with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull. I'm pulling the cards a little differently for this bonus, but we'll see what comes out. 2 of Wands is the first card out, the 2 of Clubs. King of Clubs is the King of Wands. Ace of Clubs, Ace of Wands. Oh my goodness. 7 of Clubs, the 7 of Wands. Oh my goodness. And the 10 of Swords is the outcome. There is some spiritual movement happening. Oh my goodness. Okay. The 2 of Wands, of course this bonus reading came out. The 2 of Wands, there is some decisions that are being made right now and they involve such spiritual things. Like these decisions are rooted and grounded in your spiritual truth. They are sent from the Most High. They are a part of your divine life plan and they are moving you in the directions that are in alignment with you. In this present moment, the divine feminine and the divine masculine are mirroring each other, and there are a lot of things, as I said in the reading yesterday for my divine feminine, there are a lot of things that you're walking away from and that you're making final decisions upon. In this present moment, in this time and space, you've already made the decision, and I feel like you have this sparkle in your eyes. You know your dream, you know your vision, and maybe there's a little bit of fear that's holding you back, or a little bit of, oh, well, what if this doesn't work? Or what if I give my all to it? It's like you're doubting your abilities. And most importantly, it's like you're doubting the ancestors and the universe's ability to actually make things unfold for you in the way that they will. You're being called in this present moment to get back into your King of Wands energy and to ground. This is all spiritual. All these wands, obviously, they're the fire signs. Of course, that stands. But wands are spiritually based. Wands are very spiritual. So the King of Wands is extremely spiritual. It's like utilizing everything, all of the experiences that you've had to bring in your truth, to bring in balance. And even in this cup, we have the sword, we have the cups, or I said in this card, we have the sword, we have the cups. And since I'm getting the magician energy from this card, like you have even the pentacles, you have everything you're needing in this present moment to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to call in. It's about you making the decision to change your frequency to match with the energy of the magician, to match with the energy of your spiritual truth, because everything else is already being presented to you in this time and in this space. The universe is opening doors that you may have thought were sealed shut. The center of the reading is the Ace of Wands. A brand new beginning, a brand new cycle. And yes, it's scary, but their lions are here. Oh my goodness. It is scary, but you have the courage and the bravery and the tenacity. I was going to say bravery and then I thought tenacity, so it came out bravery. Anyways, you have the bravery and you have the tenacity to move forward in a way that others may not understand. You have the bravery and the tenacity to conquer demons and conquer fears in a way that others may never do. They never have. So the path that you're walking is new. The cycle that you're beginning, you've not done this, not even in your past lives. Like you are walking and treading on brand new energy that you have no one even people in your family probably can't give you guidance on this because of where you're moving. No one that you've talked to or that's within your bloodline or within your personal circles, especially from your past, is going to be able to guide you on this because they've never walked this path. Your ancestors are the only people that can assist you because they're on a different realm and they're able to see what we cannot see. But the beginning that you have right now, the path that you are treading on, is somewhere and something you have never gone to. The Divine Masculine pulled this energy to the Seven of Wands, and I'm going to say the same exact thing to you, Divine Feminine. You've been battling yourself, going back and forth, and I feel like in your case, you're battling your present self, who you've become, and your past self, who you were. You were this person in the past that maybe allowed other people to sway you and tell you, oh, well, you have to be this way, or everyone else did it this way, so this is what you need to do, or you went to school to do this, and so that's what you have to stick to, or, you know, this kind of relationship doesn't serve you because you met in an unconventional way. It's about you not really following popular belief and honoring your own spiritual truth, not allowing that past energy, whatever inner childhood healing that you were needing to do, not allowing any of the old emotional wounds and bags be what blocks you from your new beginning, from the person that you are, because the truth is the person that you were is unknown to you. So you're not that person anymore. You really weren't that person then. That was just what you had to be in that time and in that space, because that is where you were. Those were the tools that you were given at that time. You've already evolved. You've already become who you are. You've already started a new cycle. You've already started doing things differently from people that you grew up with, or from people that were around you, from the job that you had. You've already moved from even the person that you were last year. So others may not understand that, and it's causing a conflict within yourself because you're like battling your past and your present, battling it out. Like, do I want to be over here in this energy? Is this the energy that serves me? Or do I want to sway my energy back over here? Is this the person that I want to be? Maybe there's a lot of people that are talking about you or making you feel like the decisions that you're making are not in alignment with your highest good, but ultimately you know what your truth is, and you know that this movement that you're making is not in vain. Sorry about that. It's not in vain. It is actually to bring you closer to the person that you are hoping to become, to bring you closer to your dreams, something bigger than anyone could ever understand. And by the end of the week, that's why this is a bonus read. You are really needing to let go of those outdated belief systems, because the truth of the matter is, scream, yell your truth, speak up, yell. You see this bird is singing out loud, like, let it out. You don't have to hold yourself back. You don't have to fear who you may lose. You don't have to fear what's going to be taken away from you, because you already know anything that is not in alignment with you will fall off. And if you speaking your truth makes something go away, then that means it was never meant to be in your life in the first place. If you saying how you feel and setting your boundaries and honoring your new spiritual truth and honoring who you are and your brand new cycle with this King of Wands energy, if you really standing in your power affects someone or something to the point that they can't be around you, then they didn't need to be around you in the first place. This is about you vocally and just spiritually, mentally, physically standing up and being you, despite what anyone else in the world on this 3D realm has to say, because they may not understand the journey that you're taking. Sing your song regardless of if no one else knows the lyrics. Be who you are, no matter if no one else has heard this beat before. No one that has ever done anything great was worried or stopped by the outside voices, was worried about, oh, well, my mom said I can't do this, or my dad said I can't do this, or my ex said I shouldn't do this, or the world's going to judge me if I do this. No, anyone that did something great went against popular demand, and that is why they did something great. People never believe until you achieve, but you're not going to achieve if you're worried about what people believe. So this is about you standing up and yelling, speaking your truth authentically. It doesn't matter who is afraid of it. If they're afraid of it, then let them be. Don't dim your light to let theirs shine brighter. It's about you rising up and raising your voice and just being. Let's see what the Two of Wands is about. Yes, no wonder I had to do a bonus read. I didn't know what was going to come out. I just was called. After doing the Divine Masculine, I was like, I'm doing a bonus for my Divine Feminine. So, High Priestess is clarifying the Two of Wands. The Divine Masculine got that card. The Chariot is clarifying the King of Wands. The Divine Masculine got that card. The Knight of Wands is clarifying the Ace of Wands. The Divine Masculine got that card. Get out of here. The Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups are clarifying the Seven of Wands. The Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune are clarifying the Ten of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And the Judgment card. All right, that's the Divine Masculine literally got a good chunk of these cards too. So with the High Priestess coming out to clarify the Two of Wands, I feel like this is saying spiritually, your intuition is on fire this week. Your intuition's been on fire for some time now. And maybe your earthly self has tried to deny yourself the truth of your intuition, or you've tried to fight against what you really know is in alignment with you because it is not in alignment with popular belief, or it is not in alignment with what you thought you were supposed to be doing, or it's not in alignment with where you thought you were going to go. But the truth of the matter is you've got to stand up and you've got to honor who you are and what you believe, because the High Priestess fears nothing or no one. Her intuition is on fire, and as long as you live a life guided by your intuition, you will never go wrong. You may trip sometimes, but you will never fall. You will always be where you need to be when you need to be there to receive those opportunities. And then everyone, all of the naysayers, all of the disbelievers will say, wow, how did she do that? Or how did he do that? How did they use all of these energies that were working against them to make this entirely insane life? You dared to dream. You dared to believe against popular belief, and you followed your intuition. Everyone has the ability to do it, but not everyone does. And so, Divine Feminine, the fact that you're waking up right now and you're making the decision to honor yourself, you will be rewarded by the divine. And this is a very spiritually based message. It really is. Your intuition is on point. Your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your mentors, they are speaking to you through songs, through other people, through the birds that you're seeing outside, through all of the animals that you're seeing outside, through the words that are coming into your own brain during meditation. Those are all your ancestors and your angels, your mentors, your higher self that are trying to communicate with you. All of these downloads that you're receiving. You are moving. This King of Wands, you are moving now. This Magician, you're moving in this energy that really grounds your life, that really grounds you to be the person that you came here to be, that really directs your life in a completely new direction that you didn't see it going. And like I said, we've lived many lifetimes. Some of us have lived over thousands of lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? We lived over 1,000 years. I feel like an old soul. Like I've lived probably thousands of years. The cycle that we are in right now, what we are walking into, is not something that we have experienced in any of those other lifetimes. It's not something that our ancestors have experienced. Everyone is on the other side cheering us on to make it. They literally are just like nudging us. We are receiving all of these downloads. We're receiving redirection, maybe in the form of pain, maybe in the form of heartbreak, but it's all to get us to move. The Ace of Wands is in the middle with the Knight of Wands. It's all to get us to move into our spiritual truth. It's like, look, this is not for you. And because of that, I got to take you from over here, and it may hurt because I'm going to rip you away from it. But what's on the other side of it? What? The Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. It's worth it. The opportunities that are presented to you, you'll never have to battle yourself from the past anymore. Let go of your past. If they want that Ace of Wands, if they want that old wand, let them have it. The person that you were in the past, let all those people that want to win or have the last word or whatever they need to do, let them have it. Because where you're going, it doesn't even matter. What is being presented to you, nothing that was back there can touch. And it's not to say that you don't still love whatever you're leaving behind. You don't still honor it and respect it. Take the good, leave the bad, leave the person, or leave the job, leave the situation. It doesn't belong in your new cycle. That's why your guides and angels and mentors have shaken you up and removed certain things or given you certain messages that it's time to let certain things go so that you can start keep it pushing. There's nothing back there that you need. Everything that is for you is moving ahead with you. And anyone or anything that was supposed to be along this journey with you, trust and believe it will be right there. You don't have to hold on to it so tightly. It will be right beside you, with you as you open this new door and as you begin this new journey. And the things that you had to leave back there, a year from now, you'll look back and say, okay, I see why I couldn't bring that with me. I see why this person had to go. I see why I had to go through everything I had to go through right there so I can get to this very moment in this time and in this space. Because all I see, the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups. This is the end of heartache. This is the end of being silenced. This is the end of honoring somebody else's emotions and somebody else's vision of you before yourself. This is the end of you trying to be everything to everyone else and for you to be everything to yourself. This is you finally being able to move ahead in a space. Ooh, look at that. Move ahead in a space of alignment. You are moving into a direction that I don't think anyone can see, even yourself. That's how big it is. And when you make it there, you will celebrate every single day. Even on the days where you're like, this is tough, nothing that you felt before will feel. There will not be anything as difficult as what you came from that happens in your new cycle. Yes, will things happen? Yes, will you run into toxic people? That will happen. But you have changed. And because of that change that you've made, you're able to move away from things like that. Yes, maybe right now you're going to have to go through some heartbreak. You're going to have to go through some growing pains. You're going to have to go through, losing those people and letting those people go because they can't go with you into your new cycle. But in the end, nothing that you've had to walk away from needed to be there anyways. If it puts you in an energy of feeling the Five of Cups, then it probably wasn't supposed to be there, period. It doesn't make it any easier. I know that the pain comes with that, but it's time. Like where we're going, we don't need to take any of that toxicity with us. None of it. All right, Divine Feminine. I'm going to get a Sacred Rebels for us, and then that'll take us out. This was a bonus read, so sorry if it was quick. I just had to get it out because I was called to do an extra one, and I was like, all right, and now I see why. All these spiritual changes taking place. This is an awakening, guys. We're headed somewhere else once again, and the awakenings are going to just keep coming quicker and quicker because the universe needs us. Where we're going is for the good, the highest good of the humanity. I said that in the reading yesterday. Okay. Get me in Sacred Rebels for the Divine Feminine. I think this is the same card we got yesterday. Visions of Life Beyond Death. I could have sworn this is the card we got yesterday. Number 44. Okay. Sacred vision is awakening within you. You're becoming blessed with the ability to truly see, to see what is real rather than what appears to be. This is true insight. What was once considered consequential may soon be found to hold little consequence after all. What was once dismissed as an irritation or irrelevance may be seen to have great spiritual significance. As mundane as something once appeared, it can now be worthy of absolute attention. The gift of genuine vision takes you into the being of the universal creator. This is sacred terrain beyond logic, convention, and that which is limited in any way. The more open you are to receiving true vision, the more love you will feel and recognize within and around you. Something may appear to change form, to be shed, to be lost, or to die, but there is love within it always. This realization doesn't remove the pain of the loss. What did I say? It doesn't take away the pain, but it doesn't make it easier, but it's a part of your life. It does provide a way through which it can be healed and eventually transformed into peace. The vision of love, the truth of all, that is, can move us more than anything else possibly can. If you have been wondering about your life path or whether you should take action on a project or you need inspiration to really move out of a slump you have fallen into, then this oracle brings you a message of hope. You will receive your vision. You will be graced with the way out of the stagnancy. You will be able to see things differently and more accurately. Any confusion or uncertainty you have felt is going to pass, and you will be left with clear insight. The stories you have been feeling and feeding yourself or telling yourself may end up looking different to how they appear now. This may surprise you, but the vision that is coming to you will be more truthful and therefore freeing. It will be worth the shock, surprise, or the moment of embarrassment when you realize you have been operating under a false assurance of or deluding yourself about the truth of a situation. Those moments will pass, and they are not something to feel bad about. They signify that you are leaving behind a smaller view for a more expansive one. They are a sign that you have outgrown your old vision in order to live in a bigger one. This is good. There might be a moment when your ego feels a bit dented, but sure enough, that too will pass. This oracle comes with additional guidance for you. You are watched over by life and held in protection. Whatever has been bothering you will not be able to harm you. You will prevail. If you are concerned that someone is getting away with something or blocking your path and it seems there is nothing you can do about it, don't worry. The all-seeing eye of life perceives everything without exception. It is the universal mother with eyes not only in the back of her head, but in every living cell of life itself. She misses nothing, and the truth of her vision will always be met with justice, mercy, and wisdom. This oracle is also asking you to shift your perspective and look at an issue of concern a little differently. If you don't know how to do that, simply add the following statement to the end of the healing process below. I call upon the universal eye to show me in the most helpful way to see this situation of concern now. In shifting how you look at things, the energy in what is beheld changes. You can see this with people. When you shame and judge someone, they react differently to when they are loved and encouraged. They may succeed nonetheless, but the journey to that success will be different. Looking at something through the eyes of love rather than fear can help us find our way more quickly, easily, and enjoyably. This oracle comes with the additional message that your ability to perceive is expanding into truth. Your ability to be inspired and see the light in all things is unfolding. It must be nourished in your heart with loving acceptance because you're going to help others through your vision, your art, and how you choose to be in the world. The healing process below will help you accept and anchor this developing gift. Say aloud, I now release any fear I have associated with seeing truth, with seeing beyond the veil of illusion, or with my inner vision opening up. From my heart, mind, and body, I release any wounding I have received in relation to what I have witnessed at any time, especially where it is based in the fearful responses of others. I ask that my vision be restored to its fullness through compassion and unconditional love. So be it. Close your eyes, imagine love pouring down from this universe straight into your head, reaching behind your eyes and feeling really good. When you have had enough of this, simply open your eyes and imagine you can breathe or exhale any excess energy gently out through them. Then you have finished your healing process. All right, Divine Feminine, I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this bonus read. Namaste. Thank you.